Hello, everybody.
Good morning.
We are here at the Yarn Winder, and I'm trying to see, I need to confirm that our screen is correct, because I'm noticing that the screen seems to be sideways. Do you see that it's sideways? Hey, Matt.
Matt.
Good morning. Are we sideways on your screen?
Are we good? Hi, Lori.
Lori, hello. Okay, so
Somebody tell us
if our screen is sideways. Please.
It is sideways.
It is sideways? Okay,
Fantastic.
so thank you for telling us.
How's that?
There we go.
Is that better?
So maybe we back up.
Hey,
now.
Melissa.
Melissa.
Hi,
Hey,
Elizabeth.
Melissa. I can't wait to
so
meet
distracting.
you, Melissa.
Are we better now?
Can you guys see us? Can you hear us
Hey,
well?
Casey.
Hey, Casey. Can everybody hear us?
Now it is good. Thanks, Matt.
Okay. Appreciate it. It's Wednesday in Winder, you guys.
Woohoo! Best day of the week.
Yes, it is. We are live at the Yarn Winder, your local yarn store, and my name is Julia. I am an obsessed knitter.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
And the one sitting next to me is the one that we all know and love.
Oh, you're sweet.
Sandra, the owner and operator of the Yarn Winder here in Winder, Georgia.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And we are here today. This is our second episode.
I
But it's
never thought she'd get me to do one, and now here we are doing two.
but this is our first time live
Yes.
on Instagram.
I told her before we started that I felt like I was going to puke. It was like getting your first tattoo. You're just going to throw up, so we got to get started.
So here we are.
Not
Playing with
puking.
the camera.
Not puking.
Not puking
Not
anymore.
puking.
We're calm.
Yeah, we're good.
That's right. We're excited because we're surrounded by yarn, a table full of goodies.
Barbara! Yay!
Hi,
Barbara from
Barbara.
Rhinebeck.
Oh, Barbara from Rhinebeck.
Yes, we call her Rhinebeck Barbara.
Oh, I love that name. That's the kind of nickname I'd love to have. Instead of obsessed knitter.
I'm obsessed Julia.
Obsessed Julia. But we're excited to be here with you guys today. As I said, as you know, you guys, we are live on Instagram, and our goal is to actually then take the download this to put it on our YouTube channel. Have you seen our YouTube channel? Sandra started a YouTube channel for
On a whim.
for a shop.
Yeah.
And we have our first episode up there right now, and I'm reading the comments. Hey, you guys, we're so excited to see you chatting with us and
That's really
following.
cute. That's going to distract me.
So we're going to put the replay up on YouTube, and underneath in the comment section on YouTube, we'll also show any of the patterns that we talk about. We're going to list out what those patterns.
Oh no, please don't make me do all the talking.
What those patterns are will be listed on YouTube. And also for Replay Club on YouTube, also if we talk too slow or you want us to go faster or slower, on YouTube you have the ability to speed us up through the playback. Mm-hmm. So, we'll never know. So
That's right.
if you want to do that,
Don't hurt
go
our
ahead.
feelings.
So anyways, we have, Sandra, I should say, has named our show Wednesday in Winder. So
The teacher in me loves alliteration, so let's do it.
and it's a great one. So we do hope to be live with you guys as many Wednesdays as possible. So be looking for that, and we appreciate all of the warm welcome that we had on our first
Yes, you guys
episode.
were awesome.
So thank you guys. And
Hey, Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. So what we're going to start the show with is store news. We have a list of store news. So would you like to take it from there?
Okay, so first and foremost, happy Thanksgiving, you guys. Tomorrow, of course, we will be closed. But Friday when we return, it's Black Friday. And so our store hours are a little bit different on Friday. They will be 11 to 5 because I'm still going to be in my turkey coma, I'm sure. So 11 to 5, and then we have a buy one, get one, 50% off of yarn. So you buy one skein, you get the second skein, 50% off.
Can I come shopping?
Please do.
Shopping.
Please, everybody come shopping.
So that's this Saturday.
That's Friday.
Oh, that's this Friday.
Yep. And then we're also doing a giveaway. So with any $20 purchase, you'll be entered into a store giveaway for some prizes.
Ooh,
so that's
prizes.
good. And then Saturday is our normal 10 to 6, but it's also Small Business Saturday. And what we'll be doing that day is just celebrating the shop. And Barocco has given us a free pattern code, so you can come in and get a free pattern code with when you come in. And then I have a little teeny tiny gift. It's not a physical gift, but it's something that you will like for Saturday. So Small Business Saturday, Black Friday, eat all you can eat, and then come shop all you can shop.
That sounds like a lot of fun. So Friday and Saturday, a lot of activity going on.
Yes. Oh, Brian will be here, so everybody come and give him a hard time.
Oh, we do. We have to kind of poke at Brian when we can.
Please
right?
do.
Of course, he brought a teapot to the shop, so I can't be upset with him.
He did.
A water kettle.
I know. Yeah.
So, well, talking about patterns, which we had mentioned last week, we posted, and everybody kept saying, let us know what your patterns are.
Yes.
We want to know what patterns you're talking about. So I want to also say that we have these...
Hey, Julie. Sorry.
Hey, Julie. We have these clipboards here in the store where each of these clipboards has a different subject. So if you're looking for something that is like a one skein wonder, we have crochet patterns, and we also have knitting patterns, some options, and there's QR codes that are posted on here that'll take you directly to the pattern on Ravelry. And we also have a clipboard for those of you local that is featured live stream videos. So if you're watching the live stream and you want to come into the shop and look at the patterns that we talked about, that's what we have here on this particular clipboard. But oh my goodness, how many clipboards do we have? Like 8 different ones?
Seven right now.
7 different clipboards, 7 different types of patterns, themes to look for.
Yeah.
So it's in this basket that I guess we'll just have here on the table.
And they'll be
Easy to
changed out.
find.
There's knitting and crochet. So, yep.
I'm going to move that onto the floor
Fantastic.
for a second.
We can
to
breathe
give
a
us
little.
some room.
You can breathe a little. Okay.
So we have December is coming up, and we have a knit along, also known lovingly as a KAL.
Yep.
Knit along, KAL. And so we have quite a few different options.
Okay, so we talked about this last week, that December's going to be a sock along using the Songbird handmade sock set that she released that's all Christmas movie themed. So it's Kevin McAllister socks, Ellen Griswold socks, and then Santa Claus socks. Tim Allen, I can never remember his name.
I don't.
Calvin Scott.
Calvin,
Okay, Calvin Scott socks. So those are your 3 choices. But then my sweet friend Verita sent me a picture of a hat that she knit by also Songbird Handmade. It's called the Spruce Grouse Hat. So it's the same designer. So I thought I'll just throw that one in too as another option for a knit along. So for December, you can come in and pick one of the sock patterns, or you can knit this cute little hat. And then I got inspired last night and pulled some options for that hat. So we're gonna make cute little kits later. So just some ideas. It's a worsted weight hat, and then a cute little pom-pom.
I love those pom-poms.
So, oh my stars. Okay, you know me, pink and gray is my thing. So I love that. And then I thought that would be cute. Sorry, blue and white. Adorable.
That is adorable.
So just some ideas. We'll make some kits up, and they'll be in the shop for you if you want to join us for that. So just as a reminder, knit alongs are always free to join. We would love to have you just come and sit and knit with us. We just ask that you purchase your materials through the shop, of course.
And how often do we meet for the knit
Oh,
along?
that would be a good thing to mention, wouldn't it? Saturdays from 1 to 3 in December. So I will send all of that out in the December newsletter that'll come out next week.
Good. I saw we got a newsletter yesterday.
Yes,
or
ma'am.
I got one in my email.
And if you accidentally got it twice, I'm so sorry, because it only sent it to 15 people the first time.
Oh, no way.
So I was like, well.
So how do they sign up for the newsletter?
You can sign up the newsletter at the shop. We have a clipboard near the register. You can just fill it in, and I will add you to the list. Or you can go to our website, theyarnwinder.com, and there's a little pop-up that you can subscribe there.
Well, I love that you're doing that. You did mention the Black Friday sales.
I did.
Small Business Saturday.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of what else you had on there on the recent newsletter. But
This one
it
was very
full of
short and sweet. It
information.
was kind of just, here are hours, here's what's going on Friday and Saturday. Yeah, just simple things this time.
Now, you mentioned kits, that we're going to make kits for the knit-along hats, but we also have some other kits that we have up front.
So one of our sweet, lovely designers that I love, Hohi Locatelli, she's so precious. Her patterns are adorable.
Amazing.
She released a free pattern not too long ago called A Twisted Affair. It's just cute. So we've included a picture of the pattern and then a QR code for the pattern because it's a free one. So you just scan it and download it and it's free. And then some yarn that we picked out that would make a good twisted affair hat. Also a worsted weight hat, some cabling involved. It's adorable. The prices will depend on whatever yarn is inside your kit.
Yep. We have a few of them on the front
table.
What do you call that? Like a stand?
The Wednesday girls call it the triangle.
The triangle table? Is that what that is? Okay.
No, I mean, technically it's a square.
And I was going to say, it doesn't look like a triangle to me. But I'll call it a triangle table.
It's the triangle table.
The tiered table right in the center of the store on top. So if you're interested in that, come take a look at some of the wonderful yarn that Sandra has pulled out for it. So that is the Hohi Free Hat Twisted Affair pattern, and it is a one skein wonder.
Yes,
and
I love that.
We all love a one skein wonder. Yep. And we also have a whole bunch of new arrivals. I was here last week, and you got 3 huge boxes of yarn.
So if you were listening last week to our YouTube and you heard Dad come in with all the boxes, this is what was in all the boxes.
Look. Oh, goodness.
Okay,
you want to start?
So we'll pull this one out first. Okay. We got a ton of new Noro.
Yes.
And this is this.
Yes.
So this is Noro Akari. We got several different colors. We also got Akari Solo, which is basically like more of a one color instead of a variegated. We got several colors of those. This is a one skein. So technically this is like the equivalent of 2 skeins, but it's all in one. They call them dinosaur eggs. So one of these will make this, and this is a Casapinka pattern.
It is. I love Casapinka.
We love Casapinka too. It's called the Pink Agave Shawl.
I've got it here. Oh, I have it. I pulled it up to be able to show everybody.
Woo-hoo. Thank you, Julia.
That is what it is, and we will list it in the show notes, you guys.
It's a fun one. I will say this was pretty early on in the shop opening. I knit this, and it was one of those patterns that you stay up late to knit because it's so fun.
It looks fun.
And her little stitches that she's got in here, you know, Casapinka is really great about, in my opinion, making up some cool new stitches, but she also includes video tutorials to help you through all those cool new stitches. So I appreciate that about her.
I've knit a few of Casapinka's patterns, and she is a lot of fun.
She is fun.
I love
she
how
keeps
she
you
writes.
on your toes.
She's a cat lover, and so she has this little cat that will make comments in her patterns.
Sharon from Security.
That's right, Sharon from Security. So those were the Noro. I've never knit with Noro, but this is on my list. I've got to find a pattern to actually knit and try this out. I know that it has a loving following.
Yes, it does.
Makers.
So this is a DK weight. This one's called Kakagori. Gorgeous.
Some other things that came in.
Hard to think about summer, but summer will be here before we know it. And so linen, Zoe has just come in from Juniper Moon Farm, and it's a fingering weight linen, and I love it.
Soft for linen?
Yes.
Like the linen
and it gets softer the more you use it. I love it.
Linen that I have knit with is usually so rough, but this feels super soft.
Super soft.
And then you have
one little colorway of... Sorry, Connie, you're so funny. I'm
getting messages on my phone, guys.
And Connie's going to Trader Joe's.
That's right.
Ella Ray Marmel. So that's a new one for us, and this is like literally the only color that came in, but more will be coming in. Yes, so this is also, I believe, a DK weight. So
I love the colors.
Me too. It's so pretty.
Of course, I just love color. To me, that was always, I have a hard time picking a favorite color, even when I was a kid. So that's one of the things that I enjoy doing when I'm knitting, is changing all the colors that I have.
Speaking of that.
Yes.
Speaking of that, you want to talk about that?
What do we want to talk about?
Well, I guess we'll jump into that later. Okay, never mind.
Oh,
I'm getting out of order.
Christmas bags. You want to talk about Christmas bags? We do not want to forget about Melissa's Christmas bags. Melissa, I love your bags. Love all your project bags.
We love your bags.
Wow.
So she dropped off some Christmas bags for us for the season. Just so you know, once they're gone, and this is it. I think we'll probably remove them from the shop in January. So come and get your Christmas bags for all your fun Christmas projects. Her prints, y'all, I can't. That is so precious.
And they're is that called gusseted at the bottom? So they open up wide so that you can put your yarn balls in there with no problem, and it stands on the table.
Yes, gorgeous.
So it does not fall over, which has
so
been
good.
Useful.
So sweet. Look at that print. Okay, y'all. Okay. Hold your horses. So cute.
Oh my goodness.
Look.
That's just precious.
I can't. Now, this one was my favorite. I must say that I've already had her make one for me in that print. Because I love it. I love it. It's so fun.
I love all of them.
So those are here. They're here at the shop, and they will be here until January or until they sell out.
And I'm sure those are going to sell out.
They're going to sell out.
Those would make great gifts. Might even have to buy one for myself.
Oh, you heard it.
You heard my husband, Matt. I bought my first Christmas present, Matt. It's going to be a Melissa bag, project bag here at the store. So, and Melissa is she lives nearby, right? So she's a Georgia maker, a local maker for us. So
she sure is. She lives in Buford. And she's one of our spinners as well.
Oh,
so she comes to spinning. Yep. So if you ever come on a spinning day, you'll get to meet Melissa.
I need to do that.
She's also known as the Quiet One.
Is that
and we'll leave it at there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Pop's name for her, the Quiet One.
Is she really the quiet one?
No.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Matt says okay. You get to buy a bag.
Thanks, Matt. I thought you were pointing at the door like we're getting a delivery. Nope, but we're not. No.
Okay. Gilmore.
Gilmore.
That's what I'm pointing
books.
at.
Gilmore.
So also new to the shop that came in this week. If you've known me for any length of time, you know that this show is something that's been on my TV for years, and it's just always on replay because it's just a feel-good show. I love it. But we got the official Gilmore Girls knitting book.
Another one going under the tree for me is this book.
Yes, you do, Matt. We would love to see you. We would love to see. He said he should come by this shop sometime.
Yes, you should.
Yes,
Matt.
you should.
You should. This Gilmore.
Hey, Matt, gift certificates are available for Christmas.
Oh, just saying.
Just saying. And then, real quick, how to knit and how to crochet books. I'm throwing these in some kits, so it'll come with needles or hooks and some yarn along with the little books. Make precious little gifts for Christmas for someone that you know is interested or just now learning. It's just a fun, quick little gift.
And it might even be a great size to put into a stocking.
Yes.
If you have a teenager that wants to learn how to crochet or knit. It doesn't have to be a teenager, but I was thinking that would be great to go into that.
Yep. Lori bought one for her granddaughter, so when her granddaughter comes to visit, or when she goes to visit, they can sit and knit. So
that's smart to do, Lori.
So good.
So good, so good.
So good.
Okay, Katrinkles.
Oh,
that's up next. This came in yesterday, right?
Yes. So Katrinkles arrived yesterday. These are her new stitch markers. And I think they're called guiding stars, and they're just really cute. They're like the acrylic, and they've got little stars and like celestial things going on. Precious. We got to meet her at Rhinebeck too. She was the sweetest thing ever.
Oh, she looks like she'd be sweet.
She was really sweet. And then, of course, for the sock lover in me, little sock stitch markers, and then because sheep, all the sheep, all the time. This I thought was precious. Sheep bobbins, either to keep your tail out of the way, or if you're doing intarsia, a way to wrap your extra yarn colors.
That's a technique on my bucket list for next year.
You and me both. And then this.
I need this.
I bought it for you.
Did you really?
I did.
How did you know?
Because you're my garment friend.
We probably talked about this.
They're little tags. They're like faux leather tags, and they say this is the back side to sew in your sweater, so you know what is the front and the back. And it's a little sheep bum. Can't.
I
Too
love
cute.
that.
Too cute.
It is needed. In fact, just this morning, I know what's the front and the back, but it takes me a long time to figure it out because I'm looking for stitches that are wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like I have one sweater where there's something messed up here, and I know that is the back.
Bless.
And then on this one, I have a long stitch right here.
See, this is what we do, Alex. See, this is what we do. We point them out.
So I said, this is the front because that's a bust start, you guys.
That's so cute.
But now
you know.
I'm 100% putting that in my basket today. I'm glad you picked those up.
Okay. So, yeah, and there's other Katrinkles too, but too many to share. So good.
Now, we also have a new segment today that we're going to start doing called Notions That We Love.
Okay, so what I always say is if you're going to knit or you're going to crochet, and you have to have tools. We just have to have tools.
It goes along with it for 100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
They should be fun. They should be cute. They should be useful. They should be all the things. So we decided that we would love to talk about just some notions that we have found to be useful or fun or whatever the case may be. I'll let you go first.
Oh, me first?
Yes, you first.
Okay, so I am a seasonal knitter, whether that means a certain color for the year or for the season, if it's Christmas red or whatever. And also, I like to have my project bags, like Melissa's bags that are in season.
Never enough bags.
And needle stoppers. I know that's not necessary. However, it sure makes it a lot of fun. So look at some of these are little coffee mugs that have Christmas on them. So when I show you guys my whips in progress, I'll show you the ones that are actually on my needles. But these are some of the needle stoppers that we have in the store. Look at these sweaters right here. Just love that. And socks. Look at the cute Christmas socks, you guys. And
oh, stop.
The tree.
Stop.
And
the pink truck.
And then, of course, if you're a Harry Potter fan, check that out.
Yep.
So I would say everyone, I like to change up my stoppers, and
Those
I'm
are
always
good
shopping
colors.
for new ones every season. So that's my notion I love.
Okay, so my notion is kind of a 2-in-1. I actually increased my notion. But my first notion is highlighter tape. This is something that blows people's minds when I tell them about it, especially if you're a chart reader. Highlighter tape. But just to see it in action is on a second notion, for lack of a better word, which is the Cocoa Knits Makers Board. This is a cute little folder. Everything is magnetized.
Yeah, both sides are
Both sides are magnetized. And so everything magnetic sticks to it. Put your little chart in there, and then there's the highlighter tape showing me which row I'm on. And then the rulers and the needle gauge, those are all magnetic too. So those are all Cocoa Knits notions. I love them. They're very handy. We have one more of these makers boards in the shop, and then I've ordered some more.
Out
They did.
pretty fast.
Yep. The rulers are gone. They sold out a long time ago. So I've got more coming.
I have one of these maker boards sitting in the middle of our kitchen table because when I have to focus on a project, reading a chart, that's what I'll do. But like Sandra said, it magnetizes everything.
Yes.
So as long as it's metal, so I have all those little magnets all over the board, and I'm holding up a crochet hook.
Yes.
A needle, a darning needle.
Yes.
Of course, all the little that little flower. What is that called?
Stitch marker.
A stitch marker that's
cute
metal.
Little metal stitch markers.
It just sticks right to the board. So.
Well, it sticks to the magnets. Yeah. Just
I
like
love
that. See?
And then of course the rulers. The rulers come separately though, right?
So those little magnets. Yes, the rulers do come separately. They
kit.
come in a set like this. So you get both of them. You get the actual ruler magnetized, and then you get the Cocoa Knits needle gauge.
Which that has come in handy more than once for me.
For real. That it's always there in the place.
It's like I think I have both of them like a US 7, but no, I grabbed a 6 and a 7.
Yep. So handy. So handy. All right, so notions that we love.
Yeah. Okay, works in progress, also known as whips. So Sandra.
Yes, ma'am.
You want to go first?
Yep, go for it. Show them what I'm doing.
Here, let me enlarge it. You're going to have to be the one to pronounce it, though.
Oh, my stars. I don't know. Skovbund? Skovbund. I don't know. I think she's either from Denmark or Finland. But this is Fiber Tales. I love, love, love her patterns when I'm in my like crunchy phase, you know, my like earthy crunchy phase. Her shawls are always amazing. This one and the one I've done before, which was the Humblebee shawl, is knit from the bottom up. So you cast on 400 and something stitches and then you work your way up, but then it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. So this is where I am in that progress. It's knit out of Croft DK from West Yorkshire Spinners. These are the colors I have right now. We also have some speckled ones, but that particular shawl looks better in a solid.
Beautiful colors.
But Sweet Melody Hoffman, I think that's her name. I could, no. Yep. Larka.
That's the name of the designer?
That's her name. Yeah.
Okay.
Fiber Tales. But she is really great with texture. Scandinavian, yes. Somewhere in there.
Look at that texture. Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, so fun.
I can't wait to see that on.
I can't wait to wear it.
I'm sure that's going to take a while, though.
Once I get past all the little texture things, it's going to fly, because then you start decreasing and then it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And then before you know it, you're done.
Well,
so maybe before winter is over. Maybe.
It will.
Okay.
I have faith in you.
And then just because I keep talking about this, wannabe whips. This is what I want to put on my crochet hook. I'm not
crochet.
I know I'm not an avid crocheter, but I can do this. What I'm waiting on is falling in love with all the colors. So this is La Bien-Aimée, and it's her Le Triangle Granny. It's a shawl pattern, and it is absolutely glorious. Her colors are amazing.
She is a wizard with her colors.
I agree, yes. And it's great for little scrappies. Oh, my next wannabe. I don't know how to pronounce this one either. It's either Artus or Artis shawl. Oh my goodness, it's glorious.
I don't know if you guys can see the name. Hopefully it's not showing up backwards on the screen.
But we'll put it all in the...
We'll put it in the show notes on YouTube.
Yep. But the Artist shawl is sport weight, and it's all... I have lost the word.
Color work?
Color work. Mosaic. There's the word. It's all mosaic color work. So I've picked some of these colors. This is the Lannis Light from Barocco, and just a great sport weight yarn.
Beautiful
so
colors.
Some of those are my colors.
Oh my goodness.
That's
so you're
my
trying
wannabe.
to decide between the crochet, Le Triangle.
I am trying to cast off some things before I cast anything else on.
Good luck with
we'll
that.
See how that works.
We know how you had cast on itis in the last show.
And I already cast on another pair of socks since then.
Did you really?
Yes.
Well, we
Ridiculous.
can't help. You're the sock queen.
I am.
And the shawl queen. So
I'm trying to
I'm
squeeze
not
something
surprised.
else in before December.
Yes.
Try to get one more pair in before December.
I
So,
understand that.
we'll see. All right.
So those were your wannabe whips. You're trying to make a decision.
Yes.
And you'll let us know which one.
We'll
Eventually.
see. We'll see.
Eventually you'll make a decision.
Maybe.
So I have a couple of whips. I'm doing the Saturday Shrug by Jackie Rose. This is a free pattern. I'm going to put this up to the screen. I follow Jackie Rose on YouTube, and she has inspired me in so many different ways, because one of the things that I enjoy knitting, and I've kind of already touched on this before, is playing with color. I love mixing and matching the color, and so color play and inspiration with that is something that she kind of encourages makers to think about. So I'm going to go off camera for a hot second here and grab my Saturday Shrug. So this is a 1x1 shrug, so knit purl. And it is something that I have somewhat avoided doing because it is knit purl, and I'm a garment knitter. And as y'all other garment knitters know, ribbing is made out of either 2x2 or 1x1 ribs.
Any
usually.
combination of that.
And
yes.
that is usually my least favorite part of the garment. And because I'm not good at it. So I thought, you know what, I need a project that'll help me practice. And so this is using the Juniper Moon Farms
Beatrix,
which is a bulky, and so I'm going to have one more stripe of gray at the top. And then this green, Beatrix green, this is going to be the Wicked, the movie. this is my homage to Wicked. I planned on wearing this to see the movie.
And can we
sometime this
talk about that
holiday.
she bought this yarn last week, and
I did.
now we're already here,
This-
which is amazing. And then who encouraged you?
So we had some new friends come into the store,
they were precious.
Eli and Audrey. So if you guys are
girls,
watching,
and
hey,
Eli, yes.
And we were all helping each other pick out colors because Eli is crocheting a sweater for Audrey.
Yes.
And in turn, Audrey has another art that she's doing. And so they're kind of art swapping.
Yes, love.
Right? It's a great idea.
Love.
So we had the best conversation with those two. We were helping with colors, and then I was trying to pick this out, and I was trying to pick a pop of color because Jackie Rose, the designer, her whole thing is a pop of color, playing with color, mixing color. And I held up 2 colors, and Eli said, "You need to do the green for Wicked." And I was just like, exactly.
Yes.
My brain, lights went off, and I thought, you are 100% right, because I'm planning to see Wicked in the theater this holiday. So I have one more, like I said, one more gray stripe I'm going to do, and then I'm going to top it with this. I missed the Barbie craze. You guys remember that was this summer.
Oh,
Hot
yeah,
pink, everybody was
Yeah,
knitting
yeah.
and crocheting
Yeah,
hot
yeah.
pink items to wear to Barbie. So I just thought, this, so thanks to Eli, she reminded me about Wicked, and so this is going to be my homage to that show. So I'm
And
excited.
I will say this, Melissa and I were just discussing pink and green, and I just got through telling her pink and green is always like a color combo that I gravitate towards.
Yes.
I don't know why. When I'm dyeing yarn, I feel like it's either pink or green all the time.
Right.
But gray is also my signature color, so
And
like, this is going to be gorgeous.
They play really well together.
And it's so soft.
Oh, it's like knitting with a cloud.
That's what she texted me.
And I want to also say, so you guys, I told you how I was avoiding this project because it is 1 by 1.
Mm-hmm.
I recognize that I went into a trance with my knitting. I literally was knit, purl, and my brain just completely turned
Yep.
off.
Yep.
And I remember looking at my hands and being like, are those my hands? How do I know what I'm doing? It was like literally like
Yay.
magic with my hands just going back and forth, back and forth. And I do believe that if you look here and then you look as I'm been going further along, I've gotten better at my 1 by 1. So, and then here, you guys see, I told y'all I like to have
they're so
needle
cute.
stoppers in
They're so
season.
cute.
So these are my red ones. And I got them here.
Yes,
So-
you did. And Lori, yes, Matt knows it's called muscle memory.
Yes.
Lori actually used that Beatrix in the green, and she knit a Sophie scarf for her son's girlfriend, and it was absolutely adorable. Casey
I bet.
loves ribbing, so here she is commenting that 1 by 1 ribbing is the best.
Oh, really?
She
Okay,
loves
see,
ribbing.
I think I'm going to be in your boat by the end of this project.
There you go.
It really was a relaxing, I mean, I've heard people say that before, meditative.
Yes,
But
you
it,
get in the groove.
It put me in a trance.
Yay.
What do you call that when somebody hangs a little and you go into a trance?
It starts with
You're
an
watching-
H.
Yes, it starts with an H. Maybe our friends will
Oh
help
my
us out.
word.
I can't-
Hypnosis.
Hypnosis.
Thank
I was
you.
literally hypnotized
Hypnotized.
by my own hands.
Love it. Yay!
So,
That is what
love
knitting
that.
and crocheting is all about,
Yes. Now,
among other things. Thank you,
hypnosis. Thank you, Matt. So last week we talked about the Musselburgh Hat, which is this viral hat, and we talked a lot about it. And I had purchased my yarn, and I chose 2 of the local craftery yarns. This one is Mint Julep, and then this one is Dusty. And I cast on.
Yay!
And I got my cast on completed, and now they're on 9-inch circulars. And you guys can see that I like to mix my needle stoppers too. So these are it's not even Thanksgiving, right? So here's my fall inspired
Hey,
things.
we have a whole nother month of fall, technically.
Yeah, so I
keep it
guess
on.
yes, exactly,
Yep.
exactly. So I could not be happier. I avoided this particular pattern because of all of the comments about how difficult the cast on is, and it was very fiddly. But there are YouTube videos out there, and I managed to.
It looks great.
It's not perfect, but for my first time ever doing this, and I
It looks
couldn't be
great.
happier.
It looks
And
great.
look at this. I think as it gets longer, it's almost kind of like it holds my yarn ball. Right? So it has
We got to move on.
it's a ball sack.
That's what. Okay.
But that's what it is, right?
Piece
We can
of
say
cake,
that,
Melissa
can't we?
said.
Yes, Melissa. She's done a few of these, hasn't she?
I think she can do it in her sleep.
Oh,
Literally.
okay.
I think she can do it in her sleep.
And let's see.
Okay.
So are those my only... Oh, the water bottles.
Yay.
Yes, we talked a lot about the water bottles, the Maxine covers. These water bottles can be purchased now on Amazon on sale because of the deal. So I kind of went crazy and purchased a few of these just yesterday because they're even cheaper than they usually are.
Yes.
Because I'm going to cast these on. And you have some
okay,
new
so
ones you wanna
last year, so when you log into Ravelry, Maxine Waterbottle cover is like now on the front page again because
Yes.
it is truly a really great pattern. So this was mine from last year. We talked about that last week. And then because I got really excited about that little water bottle and I said it needed a wardrobe.
And it does.
Self-striping yarn. How cute is that? And then I had leftovers. I made another pair of DK weight socks. So
It goes a long way.
I can change clothes for my water bottle.
And I'm going to get started with that. So this is the
Yay.
yarn that I picked out at the shop last week. I bought this yarn. This is the Barocco Vintage
DK.
and I'm going to do this in the body, and then this will be a 2-color color work. That'll be for my first one because, like I said, I purchased 10,
Several.
maybe not quite a dozen. But so I do have plans on making a whole bunch of these, and this will be the first one that I get started.
Woohoo.
And then I saw when I was on Ravelry, because I'm on Ravelry quite a lot, that the designer Laura Penrose now has a sweater with the Maxine Sweater design in the color work for the sweater. So if you want to match your water bottle, let's do it. Yeah, we'll be unique.
I am in love. I am in
That is so
love,
cute.
in love with that pattern. It's adorable.
It is adorable.
Great idea.
So those are my works in progress, and
Got a
now
lot
we
going on.
can go into finished objects.
Yes. So my finished object pile is never ever very big because I have castellanitis. But I did finish the Grain Headband for a shop sample last week. And this one is knit out of Juniper Moon Farm Big Merino wool. One skein will do it, and you'll have plenty of leftovers. It's just a little bulky weight headband with a cute little twist and super easy. Anne and Lori have already made a couple as well for gifts this season. They go quick. It's a quick little gift knit. So
That is
that
so
was fun.
pretty.
And this yarn is so soft. It's so
I know.
soft.
I know you blocked it last week.
Yep.
And I was thinking that's just such a luscious yarn,
It really is.
and it could cover your ears too
Yes.
if you get cold.
Yes.
Perfect.
Perfect little
that,
quick.
and that's a free pattern, right?
It is free.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And then we kind of already talked about it.
Yes. So
This
this
is
is
a
a long
finished-
ago FO, but because we were showing the yarn, we are showing it again.
So this is the Casapinka with this Noro
Yep.
yarn, and it is called the Pink Agave.
Pink agave shawl. And then, because socks always, these are my Kevin socks. I went ahead and cast them off so that when December rolls around, I can cast on the Ellen Griswold socks.
Oh,
Yes. So Kevin socks are done.
So these are one of the patterns for the December knit along.
Yes. So
I'm making
fun.
this one today. I'm buying the yarn for this one.
It is so fun.
I
And
love,
it's
I love the texture. And it looks
Texture.
just like his sweater.
it does look like his sweater.
I love that song.
All knits and pearls. So cute. And a new heel, which is
Yeah,
great.
you're going to teach me that new
Yeah,
heel,
yeah,
right?
so easy. So easy.
Well, another finished object that I have, I kind of showed this one last time. This is
Y'all.
called the Hitchhiker, which is a classic shawl. This has been around, I believe, since 2010. So some of you might actually have already knitted this one.
Just I can't. Wait till you see what she did. All right, so she took the
the
Comfort and Joy,
Comfort and Joy
Yes.
from the local craftery
the sparkle,
yarn, and
yes,
it sparkles.
Okay, and then she felt like she needed a little bit more to make it a little bit bigger. OMG, the stripes.
Those are the
Oh.
minis.
Stop.
Are you proud of me, teacher?
I am more than proud, and I'm like, I couldn't have done that better. Like,
Aw.
that's so. Oh, let's turn it the right way. Look at those stripes.
Oh, my
They're
cast
so
off
good.
edge is not great.
It's beautiful.
We shouldn't point that out, you say,
but look how fun
I love that
is.
yarn, that sparkle that is in the Comfort and Joy. And you have a different color, a new one.
The mini
What is
sets.
the name of that one?
Just Christmas minis.
No, you have another. What's this one?
Oh,
It's not
Tannenbaum.
Tannenbaum, yes. I can't ever remember that
Christmas tree.
name. So that is a finished whip for me.
So cute.
And then my other one is the hibernal socks.
Yay!
I have two now.
Gosh, that was fast.
So this is a cute pattern that is by Summer Lee, of course.
We love
She's
her.
amazing. So this is the pattern called Hibernal. And this is a DK sock. So this is my first DK, as well as non-vanilla.
Yay.
Like my other socks are all vanilla socks.
What a great pattern to start with.
Oh, you have yours right over there.
I
We
do.
should have brought those over. So
That's
the
okay.
pattern actually shows where the texture, the design goes down the foot, but I couldn't wrap my brain around that. So
We'll get you there.
I'll get there. So, but anyways, that's the great thing about patterns, as you all know, is that you can make it your own.
That's right.
So that's what
The joy.
They're not blocked, so that's why the foot might look a little funny. But and I wanted the color to. I want these to wear on Thanksgiving to match the orange low-key vest that I wore
Yes.
last live
You're going to be so cozy.
for Thanksgiving. So this is what I'm wearing these tomorrow. Yes, I think I'll be cozy.
You
I
will
hope
be
so.
cozy.
So I'll have to
Yay.
take some photos and post them.
Please do. That'd be fun.
So
Yes.
Anyways, that's the hibernal.
So a little bit of
Lots of
Summer Lee
fun.
news. Of course, her December cuff is coming out this weekend. And if you haven't been watching her on Instagram, she is writing a new book.
She is?
Yes, I cannot be more excited.
What
More socks.
What do you think it's about?
Socks.
Well,
More
I
socks
know
than
about
this. I don't
socks,
know.
but like, what about socks? Like, what is she
I don't
doing?
know. I have no idea. She's literally just starting, but I'm very excited.
So this is like hot off the. I haven't heard that.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm glad you shared that.
I know.
Haha. Can't
Can't
wait
wait.
to see it.
Can't
we
wait.
know. We know. We'll be talking about it.
Oh yes, we love some Summer Lee.
And I guess the last finished object that I have is what I'm wearing, which is the Tolsta tank. I did
so
this in a
Hedgehog fibers, Tweety.
Hedgehog fibers tweety, and I did it as a
DK.
DK.
I got you.
I'm
Brain's
sorry.
going
My
dead.
brain is. I wanted it to be winterish, but this particular pattern is amazing because there's actually quite a few different views where you could make it more like a tank top, depending on how you wanted to have a summer. But I wanted this to be winter as my first. I definitely can see myself knitting this one multiple times. I just love it, and I figured maybe in the spring, when it's a little bit warmer, I could wear it with a short sleeve t-shirt. But I've also worn it with a button-down
Yes.
white shirt,
That was super
kind of
cute.
hanging out the bottom of it.
Yes.
So I believe those are all of our finished objects.
Yes.
Right?
Always for me.
We have to check our list. So
Okay,
let's see.
right.
Finished objects. Well, anything else that you would like to say that's on the table? Have we talked about it
Oh
all?
my goodness, this table. I think we're good. I think we hit it all. Today, we're open from 12 to 5, and normally our Wednesdays are sit and knit and crochet times. So we're just doing it from 12 to 5. So just pop on in, come see us, sit and knit for a little bit before you have to cook or eat or whatever you're doing tomorrow. We'd love to see you before Thanksgiving.
And if we don't, we hope that you have a wonderful, safe, and happy and healthy
Yes.
Thanksgiving with your family. If you're cooking today, I hope that you'll tell us in the comments what it is that you're planning on making to make us hungry.
Mm-hmm.
And also like, subscribe, comments. We always appreciate those
It's
types
fun.
of engagement
It's
with
fun,
us.
yeah.
And we hope to be able to see you guys next Wednesday.
Yes, ma'am. We'll be here.
Enjoy the holidays. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye, guys.